Whoa! Hello, IntelliTravel agents. Dun 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 dun. It is time for live Q&A. I don't know what you can see right now. If you can see my screen, if you can see my face, if you can see both. I am going to see if my regulars are here. Joyce, can you see my face and my screen? You see it all. Woo-hoo! All right. Thank you, Richard, for the welcome home. That's right. I have been traveling in style. One of our ambassadors is here. Well, two of our ambassadors are here. We got Richard, we got Brenda. All right. Well, I am on here specifically today. You know, I don't usually get on. It's 8 o'clock in the morning, and this is what I look like. So I don't usually get on, but today we have a special topic. So I am going to share that it is 10 ways to use Facebook Live for your business. So for those of you who are new to me, I drink honey and water throughout the entire presentation. I am Jessica Sittimer, your Vice President of Training, and I come on and do live Q&As for you. And basically, I always start off with a topic that will be helpful to you. This one came from a request from one of you agents. And then we go into your live questions and answers, which you can ask at the bottom of your screen. All I ask is that you please ask questions that apply to all agents, okay? So I think that, you know, like we're not asking about a specific vacation that you are planning. We are doing broad questions. And you have the opportunity to ask more unusual questions about marketing and sales and mindset on these. That's why we're doing 10 ways to use Facebook Lives for your business. That's not something we normally talk about at events and things that we do. So that's why this day is special. All right, so 10 ways to use Facebook Lives for your business. Well, first of all, so unfortunately, I do not have the ability to show my screen, but this is Facebook, right? Let's see, that's Facebook. And right here, there is a button that says live. Let's see if you can see that, live. So you would press it and you can add a description. Let me see if I can turn the Bodhi. That's IntelliPup. Can you find a non-squeaky toy to use today? I mean, seriously. Let's see if I can switch this around so you can see. Yeah, so see, it's showing me, and I can just talk live. So what I would have to do is press the blue to go live, but I don't actually want to go live. Oh, look, it's my mouth, right where my mouth would be. You guys, I'm a little silly. Let me see. I think I might need a little light on the situation. Woo! Now it feels like it's nighttime. Let's see what we got back here. Oh, now I have a giant light on my head. Okay, so see, this is another reason why I don't usually turn on view. Okay, I'm going to keep this on so that in case we have questions about it. Let's see. There we go. I will show you what I would be doing. Okay, so the first way, so let's talk about using Facebook Live for your business. Now, next, can't see your iPhone. Okay, so if you are on a phone, I mean, it's in the picture with my face. So, let's see. So next time we're going to be talking about Reels, because let's get real, R-E-A-L. Reels are what are taking off on Instagram and Facebook. They are, when the pause happened, TikTok blew up, and Meta, which is Facebook and Instagram now, it's now Meta. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me. I don't really know what the word means or why it doesn't seem very social. But anyway, that's branding. Hold on. Sorry. Guys, listen, we're going to take this away. And you're going to chew on this instead. All right. For those of you who are at Pinnacle, you got to meet IntelliPup. So we're going to be talking about Reels because I think it's really, really important. In fact, you know, they are encouraging you so much that some people are actually monetizing their Reels. Like they are getting paid to put Reels up. Like Facebook reached out to me and now I've already earned $2. Yay. But some people are like doing up to, you know, $3,000, $1,500. So we want to concentrate on Reels. But somebody did ask about using Facebook Live for your business. So I do want to address it, but here's what I would say. Facebook is not pushing lives necessarily in the algorithm. You know, it used to say, hey, hold on a minute, we're going to tell your audience that you're going live. So what I would suggest is that you either pick a specific time every week that you're going to go live so people know to show up, or like what I did today in the Departure Lounge, I knew that we were going to go live, Cheryl and I, about groups. So if you want to find out about groups, you can go to the Departure Lounge and look at that. I did an announcement yesterday. So do an announcement and let people know a day before, I am going live tomorrow at 5 p.m. Come find out what it's about. All right, like don't give them too much because then they'll be like, no, I'm not interested in that. So just do something like that. All right, so now that we know that we're going to market our live so people will show up, and you can even send invitations to people. Now, if you're doing Facebook Live in your business page, that's a little different because people are literally coming to your business page to learn about, you know, travel and what's going on. So they pay more attention there. All right, so the first way to go live is to feature a partner. So basically, I'm going to get on here. I don't know if you can see my face right now, but I'm going to get on here and I'm going to be like, hey, everybody, I am so excited to be here. Who's on? You know, shout out. Let me see. Oh, hi, Margaret. Hi, John. Give some acknowledgments in the beginning to stall a little bit to let them come on. Makes people feel happy when they see you, when you say their name. And then say, you know, today I want to talk about something that really affects everybody who's interested in travel. You might know that I'm very, very passionate about travel, so much so that I became a travel advisor so that I can make sure that whatever's going on in the world right now, I'm handling for people, and it doesn't cost you anything more to use my services. Like I do it because I love it, and I'm always taken care of by the business partner. So you don't even have to worry about that. I am a free service to you. So something that I don't know if you've noticed lately, but gas prices have gone up. Yeah, and guess who that's also affecting? The airlines. Wow. So airline prices have shot up, right? And have you noticed that like sometimes things are getting canceled? And so, you know, if that's something that concerns you, obviously, if you're planning a trip with me, I'm going to make sure I'm taking care of you best I can, making sure that, you know, we fix anything that the airlines do. But I know some of you out there might be a little nervous to get on a plane right now, or maybe you don't like to fly. Here's an incredible opportunity for you. Carnival Cruises, yeah, make sure you drink your hot water and honey before you do this. Carnival Cruises just happens to be within 5 hours driving distance of almost every state in the US. So you can get to Texas, you can get to New York, you can get to California, you either in San Francisco or in San Diego or in Long Beach. You can get to Miami, Port Canaveral, like in New Orleans, there's a port there. I mean, they have the Carnival Mardi Gras there. So there are so many ports that make it accessible for you, so you can just drive there, get on the ship, have an incredible vacation with your family and friends, or a big group if you want me to organize that for you. So I really want to just feature Carnival for you today and let you know that travel tip that will help you out. boom, and then you stop recording, and anything you do live is saved. It's saved there. So you can, if you are doing it in your group, if you have a travel page, a business travel page group, you can create guides where you say, okay, here's where I feature a partner. Now, right next to Carnival over here, we have, where on my iPhone Facebook site is the Facebook Live. All right, so let me go back. And I know it's hard for some of you to see this. Okay, so where is my camera? Where did my camera go? Okay, here it is. Let me make it big. Oh, what's your problem, Bodie? All right, I'm gonna make it big so I can see for myself, if you can see it. So I opened up Facebook. Here's Facebook. Here's my, the things going by, all my, this is my feed, right? I'm on the home page. I'm not on my personal page. You can also go on, and so basically it says, what's on your mind? Oh, almost had it, It says, what's on your mind? And it says real, room, group, live. You would click live right there, live. And then this comes up and you do all the do. Now, you can also go to your personal page, and again, it says, what's on your mind? Okay, and then you're going to click on that, and you're going to see it says photo, video, tag people, get messages, feeling activity, check in, and then live video is right down there at the bottom. So those are the two ways to get there for sure. All right. Okay. Let's see. So back to where we were. So then, so basically what you want to do with featuring a partner is you want to go and watch one of their videos in the IntelliTutorial library. So there's, oh my goodness. Sorry, y'all. Grand Central Carnival's 50th anniversary welcomes wave. So you can go on there, watch it, and so I just gave you a tip, but you can go on there and watch it and learn something from there that you just want to share and feature. Last night we did, Pat was here from Appalachia, I'm sorry, Vacation Express. Vacation Express, but what I was going to say is both Vacation Express, Apple Leisure Group, American Airline Vacations, you're not going to feature them. You're not going to feature Vacation Express because your audience doesn't know Vacation Express. That's something that you work with, but what you can feature is one of their hotels. So you're going to watch that. You're going to listen to Pat talk about the nudist. There's a nudist, all nude hotel. You can find out what that is, and maybe spark some controversy. Get on there live and be like, hey, did you know that I can book you for all of your needs? Like, I can get so detailed, pretend I'm talking to my Facebook Live people. I can get so detailed that I can send you to an all nude hotel. I'm curious, how many of you are brave enough to go to an all nude hotel and talk about the hotel? So that is your first one. The second one idea is tips. What did you learn from your Work It Wednesday? So these are in the Departure Lounge. See, it's posted in the official IntelliTravel Departure Lounge. This was this past Wednesday. This is Tyler, and he's from ALG. And we even talked about great ideas for Facebook Lives. And he gives you a hot tip on how to make commissions on excursions when your clients are not sure what they want to do. So you might get on and say, hey, Hey, I just want to jump on today to do a Facebook Live for you and talk about how to really get the most out of your vacation. I know you love to go all kinds of places. Most of my clients love to go to Mexico at least once. Maybe they want to go to Cancun or Cabo, and we get them a beautiful all-inclusive resort. Some of them have butlers. Some of them have all-you-can-eat truffle shops where you can eat 50 chocolates during it. Yes, it's been done. This girl, Jessica, I know, ate 50 chocolates at LeBlanc. But the one thing that I feel as a travel advisor that I would always advise you on is that the biggest memories that you make are not necessarily sitting by the pool or having a great meal. You'll be doing that every day. But when you take a unique excursion, like in Mexico, you can go into a cave that was just discovered 10 years ago. It's incredible. Now, here's a hot tip for you. You may not know what excursion you want to go on until you get there and you're feeling it, right? But what I can do is I can get you a voucher so that I make sure that you are set up with a reputable company. And the voucher is just saying that you can pick any one you want to go on. So when you are ready to go on a vacation, I'm ready here to serve you. And let's make sure we get you on at least one excursion. And if it means getting you a voucher beforehand so you can decide when you're there, I will take care of that for you. See, so you just did a quick Facebook Live on something that you learned from a Work It Wednesday. And we have a guide in the Departure Lounge where all the Work It Wednesdays are. And some of them I tell you, like if there's a hot tip like that, and so you can read about it. Number 3, have a 15-minute travel party. Yeah, where you actually sell something at the end. That's a Facebook Live. Now, when I say 15 minutes, you're going to have to go back into the IntelliTutorial library under agent support webinars, scroll all the way down and find this video, and it's going to tell you how to host a party. The only difference is when you do your 15 minutes, you're going to be doing it on Facebook Live. Okay, that's the only difference between doing it in your house, at a restaurant. You're doing a Facebook Live. All right, number 4, answer 10 frequently asked questions. You can even get some participation from your followers by doing a post that says, you know, why would I use a travel agent? And then you can say, like say, why would I use a travel agent? And then have a picture of you like, like a person like this, or you like this, like with one eyebrow up, like, oh yeah, why should you use a travel agent? Okay. And then say, what are your questions about traveling? I want to know, and I am going to answer your top 10 questions on Facebook Live so you can come on. I'll even tag you to let you know when I'm answering your question so that you can come on and ask even more details. All right, so that's, answering 10 FAQs. And then, you know what, something I want to add to this. So answer 10 FAQs, but also answer 10 questions that they should be asking, but they don't know to ask. Okay, so that's a little addition. That's 4.1. All right, next, illuminate important travel facts. All right, most people, before I joined IntelliTravel as a staff member, I had no idea that you could not travel with a passport that was expiring in less than 6 months of the time you were coming home. I had no idea. So you want to establish yourself as an expert. So on these Facebook Lives, get on there and say, hey, it's me, your friendly travel advisor. And today's Facebook Live, I am here with a public service announcement. I found out that most of my clients do not know that their passport has an expiration date that matters. And here's why. If you are planning on traveling from July 1st to July 15th, let's say, and your passport expires in November, of that year, you're thinking, oh, well, that's fine. My passport is not going to expire until November. No, you cannot travel with a passport that is expiring within 6 months of your return date. So make sure if you are planning on traveling that you check that expiration date and you count and you make sure that it is 6 months past. Okay, so you've got at least 7 months left, 8 months left, 9 months left. Otherwise, you want to go and you want to get that renewed. And you don't want to wait until last minute to do that. But if you do, come to me and I will expedite your passport. Travel insurance, get on there and say, boy, times sure have changed. It is me, your favorite travel advisor. Declare that you are their favorite travel advisor. Then they will believe you. They'll be like, oh, it's like Muhammad Ali when he said, I'm the best in the world. I'm the best there ever was. People believed him and they're like, okay, so you are. And then he was, right? So you get on there and say, hey, it's me, your favorite travel advisor, because I always give you the tips and what's important to know. Here's a huge one. When I first started in travel insurance was not something that people really were passionate about, investing in. But now, since, the big pause or COVID, use the word, COVID, they realize that travel insurance is necessary. It is crucial. Now, granted, something can happen on a trip that is completely unexpected, which is why we always wanted it. Maybe somebody breaks a leg and has to be medevaced out and flown back to the United States. Do you know how expensive that is? Well, travel insurance covers you from the moment you leave your house to the moment you return to your house, which means if you have a little fender bender on the way to your cruise, when you're driving 20 minutes away and all of a sudden you miss your cruise, everything's taken care of, from the fender bender to the missed cruise. It's all taken care of. So make sure that when you are booking with me that you are open and ready to get travel insurance, because it is really important. All right, so boom, you're illuminating important travel facts. Number 6, tell a story about a travel experience. Get on there and say, hey everyone, it's your favorite travel advisor. I wanted to share a story with you because it is amazing how above and beyond cruise lines will go. And, most vacation experiences. I was recently on a seaborne cruise ship and they had the best sushi. They had a sushi restaurant. Doesn't cost extra, all included. You have as much sushi and sake and all kinds of stuff as you want. And I found out that I just discovered that it was the best sushi I'd ever tasted. And I've been to some fine dining sushi restaurants in Los Angeles and Las Vegas and New York, and this was just the best. So my sister and I went there every night but one. Every night. We ate everything by the end of the trip that was on that menu. So on the last night, I said, is there anything that we haven't tried? Anything that we should be trying except blowfish? Don't want blowfish. And they didn't even have that. And so they made a special dish just for us. And what it was when you look at it from above, it looks like a Japanese garden. So I'm going to post a picture underneath here in the comments so you can look at this beautiful dish that they created just for us. And that's what really makes travel special. And that's why I'm so passionate about it and making sure that you get those special touches when you travel with me. All right, and then here is actually the picture of, because this is a true story, they made it all green like the gardens, and everything was like different levels and the way a Japanese garden is designed. And then she had us look at it from above so you can see all that. So that was really cool. All right, number 7, share a client's travel experience. If you don't have any, share other agents. All right, so let's say you've never sent anyone on a cruise. Now you can tell my story that I just told. All right, so get in there and be like, hey, I just wanted to do a live today. It's your favorite travel agent, travel advisor. I came on because I just had a story I wanted to share about you with one of my clients' experiences. Or with Jessica's experience. If I know some of you are like, yeah, I'll call you my client, no problem. but others are like, well, what would God say? And I respect both visions, okay, both thoughts. So if you're not feeling it, if you're like, God does not want me to lie, then just say, my friend Jessica, because I don't care if I've ever met you or not. I am your friend, and God believes that. So therefore, you could just share my story, all right? Or your client's travel experience. If somebody gives you a great review, get on there and be like, I am so pumped. It's me, your favorite travel advisor. I am so pumped. I just got news from my clients that they have returned from their trip to Dubai, and they said blah, 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 and blah, 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 and blah, 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 okay? Number 8, feature a destination. All right, so again, you can talk about your own experience. Yes, this video is recorded, absolutely. I'll show you where to find it afterwards. You can talk about your own experience when you go traveling, or you can use photos from your partners. But feature a destination, create wanderlust. So I was just in Barcelona. Oh my goodness. I have some pictures here for you. Barcelona is known for its tapas. It is known for its architecture. It is known for its shopping. Okay. So, my sister and I, we started off our day. We wanted to get, fueled up. And so we went to a tapas bar and had the most delicious food. It was, and what's interesting is that I am dairy free and gluten free. But in Barcelona, in fact, from my entire trip from Rome to Barcelona, so 3 stops in Italy, 3 stops in France, and 3 stops in Spain, I was able to eat all the cheese, all the dairy, all the bread, so I had this grilled cheese tapas, little sandwiches, like little tea sandwiches, and it was heavenly. And then I took an on and off bus tour because I really feel like that is the best way to see a city for the first time. You go around, you see everything, and then once you've been around once, you can come on and off and see all the different things. The architecture is spectacular. I mean, have you ever seen anything like this castle-ish looking thing? And that's where it's not a castle. It's actually a church that is being built. It's been over 100 years that they're building this. The architect who created it is buried there because he wanted to be in the heart of this. And I mean, his vision was incredible. And what I loved about the architecture that is very unique to Barcelona is it's very whimsical. So there was a lot of color in it. Usually you just see like buildings. Now, I'm not showing you a picture here. And someone's asking, how do we add the pictures? You can add it below in the comment section. Tell them, I'm going to put some pictures in the comment section, and you may be able to pin them. I'm not sure, but just go look in the comment section. You'll find some of my pictures. Or say in my next post, I'm going to post. I'm going to do a photo dump for you, so you can see all the pictures. But so just tell them what you're going to do with the picture. And then we went shopping, and I mean, it was like I've shopped in New York on Madison Avenue. I've shopped in LA on Rodeo Drive. There was something about the shopping in Barcelona. All the stores were huge. In fact, because my sister was buying a Prada bag and started talking to her, you have a host that helps you. There was a line to get in. It's very exclusive. And because she was talking about, oh yes, I have those Prada shoes that match this bag, and I have this Prada, he's like, let me take you to our exclusive room. So here's the exclusive room where they have Prada hats and these specialty bags. And so, and she did get a hat, a very cute hat. So there you've just featured a destination. All right, you can either tell stories or talk about the destination if you haven't been there. Some highlights that maybe you've learned through studying it and becoming a specialist. All right, number 9 is compare and contrast. So cruise ship versus, compare cruise ships. So you can talk about if you have, families, you can compare Norwegian, Royal Caribbean, Carnival, and Disney. And you can say, hey, Disney has the Disney characters. Carnival has the Dr. Seuss characters. So you can kind of talk, and like maybe pick one or two. You can also compare cruise versus land. You can also compare land versus FIT, which is, I used to think it was foreign independent travel, but it is fully independent travel, which means like our partners GoAway, they will help you create from scratch your entire itinerary. So it's not like you're doing a land trip with Globus that is taking you on bus tours or planning your itinerary for you. This is completely building it from scratch. And finally, share our partners' deals in a non-salesy way. So right now we have a special deal, Carnival Shorex booking promotion. So basically what you're going to do is maybe tell that Carnival story that I told in the beginning. And then people are going to be curious, and you can say, so, if you're curious about getting on a Carnival ship, they have a special promotion going on right now. So reach out to me, go in my DMs and say Carnival, private message me Carnival, and I will get in touch with you and I'll tell you what that special promotion is right now. All right, so that is that for our opening training. So I hope you enjoyed that. And now we are going to get to your questions. So let's see, let me get rid of, this is recorded. How often should you do a Facebook Live? That is entirely up to you. I mean, during the pandemic, I got on there every day and I danced. And like, I wasn't on TikTok or anything, so I didn't know about the whole dancing thing, but I just wanted to raise people's energy, get them moving in their house, making them feel happy. Like I had themes. I would dance for my nephew since I couldn't go see him. I would dance to his like toddler tunes. So you can decide how often you want to go on. All right, maybe you do it once a week. Maybe you do it every day. Maybe you do it 3 times a week. Maybe there's a, Travel Tip Tuesday, and Thursday features a destination. So you can get them used to the fact that every Tuesday I show up at this time, I give you a travel tip. Every Thursday I show up at this time, I feature a destination. All right. How to ask question to the host. Are you talking about me, how you asked me a question? Wherever you wrote that, that's where you asked me a question. All right. Do you have to have a CLIA card to book cruises? No, you just need to use our CLIA number because you are booking as an IntelliTravel agent. However, if you want to do a travel agent rate, then yes, you need a CLIA card. Or let's see, or yeah, okay. About the length of time. Question about the length of time it is taken to process commissions. It's taken 3+ months. Do you have any insight as to why it is taking so long? Okay, anytime it is taking more than the 60 days, it is most likely either user error, that maybe you didn't do something, like maybe you didn't register your booking. That seems to be a lot of issues, especially for new agents. They didn't register their booking. And so they're thinking, when am I getting my commission? And the commission department's like, who does this belong to? So make sure that you're registering and let me show you where to do that. You go to book travel and you go to register your outside booking. Okay, so you need that booking confirmation number, the primary traveler's name, the supplier information, and then make sure, their total charges. Don't worry about commission because that could change. Maybe they add an extra day, all that stuff. And then you can add you need to show them some documentation. Okay, now, if it's not that, so I just, like I said, I did this cruise, and now the cruise commission, I expect no problem with, because our preferred partners are pretty easy. Like they get that out right away, and we work with them. However, I booked the Westin Excelsior in Rome, and I booked the W in Barcelona, and getting a commission from hotels, especially overseas, sometimes we have to chase them down, chase them down. But the good thing is now in your back office, we have this tracking system so that you know where they are in your search. So when you're doing commissions, you're going to go there. Let's see, commission inquiry. You're going to fill out all this information. And when you do, a ticket is created. And everything that happens with that inquiry is you could just follow your ticket number and you'll know where they are with investigating your commissions. But we want to get your money to you. Believe me, I mean, hey, we don't get paid unless you get paid, right? I mean, but that's not really our primary reason. Our primary reason is because we want you to succeed and make lots of money. So, you know, we're out there fighting for you. Okay. Let me see what else. I'm just starting. How and where do you get a voucher for your client? So go ahead and watch that that Work It Wednesday that we did with Tyler. Go ahead and watch that, and he will tell you. All right. And by the way, yes, this is recorded, and let me show you where it is. We go under education, we go under IntelliTutorial Library, and we go under advisor support webinars. Now here, you will see, so on the last time I was on, I did QR codes. That was how we opened it up. Like today we opened with Facebook Live. And then I tell you everything else that we talked about. So I will go back after this. I will create the list of everything we talked about. I send it to our team, and then our team will have this up for you usually by Monday because this is a Friday. All right, so let's see. I want to see something. All right, I'm going to put this in here and see what Joy's Fun Vacations. Woo! Joy's Fun Vacations. I like it. Okay, so now I think you're saying that when you post it on Facebook, something weird happens. So let's go to my page. Get there. Okay, and I'm going to post yours on mine and see what happens. Cloudflare challenges. All right. Well, this might have something to do with, let's see. Facebook says Cloudflare challenges. Okay. Troubleshooting issues sharing to Facebook. Okay, so read about that. So it might have something, it sounds like it has something to do with Facebook because it showed up perfectly well when I put you into the regular engine. So sometimes, you know, Facebook doesn't want us sharing our links because they, you know, don't want you to leave Facebook. So, all right. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Oh, I just traveled this month and my passport expires in August. Oops. Well, I mean, hey, that's good that they didn't stop you. I actually went on an MSC cruise and my passport was expiring 6 months and 1 day after the cruise. And let me tell you something, they stopped me and I was like, nope, I got 1 day. And they're like, okay. And so there you go. Let's see. How do you get an IATAN card? Okay, let's go to knowledge base. IATAN. How do I get an IATAN card? So you go there and it will tell you. All right, so use your tools. One thing is that you have your knowledge base, and the other thing is that you have, okay, let's cancel this. You have your departure lounge, and in the departure lounge, yes, I want to leave the page. In the departure lounge, you can search. You can search where's my search key? They keep moving things around. Okay, so let's say you want to book someone on a trip to Jamaica, or let's pick something I can spell easily. You want to book someone to Cancun. All right, so go ahead and start reading some of these things about Cancun. All right, or you can say, you know, so you can read about it, and or how to book a train. Book train. Then you'll get all these things about how to book a train. All right. Oh wait, no, that's not very good. Book train. Okay. All right. So then they'll have things about people who are booking trains. All right. Let's see. Do I have a specific schedule for my social media posts, like Mondays are travel ship, Tuesdays? Okay, so we kind of talked about that. So I have been changing my tune a bit about how I'm training on social media because I am using Instagram a lot now. And I used to post everything. Let's go back a ways. I used to book everything from my family to my dog to wellness stuff to places I was going to my books to my traveling. Now I am getting very specific. So I am a business coach. I give tips for building your business, right? So so here I went to an event and I said, do you go to networking events for your business? If so, be sure of these 3 things. All right. Now, my main focus is travel, right? So I book things that show something about traveling. So a lot of these travel ones I did for you guys, all right, because I wanted you to start looking at these reels since we're going to be talking about reels next week. I have to say, you guys, agents, I was paralyzed for the last 2 years about reels. I just could not wrap my brain around it. I could not get it. And somebody said to me, what changed for you? I'll tell you what changed for me. I went on this vacation and I was scrolling through reels. Do you notice that every single thing I have posted here is a reel? Now I want to show you something. So this, I usually do these things for, so this is what we call a carousel. And I even trained you how to do a carousel. Hold on a second, I gotta get out of here. Okay, I even trained you how to do carousels. I'll show you what a carousel is. This is a carousel. All right, where I'm giving you go side to side so people spend more time on your carousel and you're giving them tips that they have to stay there and read. So, but now because Instagram is really, really pushing reels. So before, the only reels I knew how to do were these. I stand in front of you. I talk about here's a travel tip. Your home tip is your hometown is a destination, and so I was teaching you how to do a reel like that. Okay, but all I knew how to do was stand there, and so I really didn't love reels. Then everything changed on this day. This day, see that? It's a template, and I'll teach you about that next time. But I just wanted you to know that that was what changed for me. I learned how to use templates. And once I learned how to use templates, suddenly I learned how to write on things. And then I learned how to edit my videos, all the things that had been scaring me about. By the way, you want to see the sushi? The sushi. The sushi on this trip, it was no joke. It was no joke. It was the best sushi I have ever eaten. Oh my goodness. And then the second night I showed this to them. And then they just started bringing us beautiful plates just for the sake of bringing us beautiful plates. So even then I was showing my dog, meanwhile back at home, but now I've gotten so specific that I'm realizing that everything I do has to be about teaching you, being a business coach, teaching you, giving you tips on business. So let me see this one. You can't, so here's me, this is us traveling, right? And this is something trending, and it says you can't be a successful business owner if all you do is work. So I'm still giving them, you know, I'm still giving them advice, even though I'm showing them pictures from my trip. All right. So we'll talk about reels next time, but I did want you to get familiar with some of these travel reels, because I'm going to be talking to you about it, and I'm going to be answering your questions about how to, I wanted to give myself a couple more weeks to really focus in on that one area of, so I can show you my consistency. Like even now when I'm showing my dog, it's, where are my business owners with pets? I'm about to do a webinar for over 1,000 people and Bodhi won't let me in. PS, if you're a travel agent, this is a trending sound, which will be fun for you to use. So you can use it for people who won't buy travel insurance. So I don't know if you could hear the sound.
Drama.
Here we go.
I just don't have the energy for this. I am unsubscribing from this drama. I just don't have the energy for this. I am unsubscribing from this drama.
Okay, so you do not have the energy for this. You are not subscribing to this drama. So that is when my clients refuse to fill out when a new client refuses to fill out a credit card authorization form, I won't work with you. I only work with people who are committed to their trip and me giving them the best experience. People who won't buy travel insurance, nope, I'm not taking any chances. Your life is the most important thing to me. Your safety, your well-being, your peace of mind, your money is so important to me, and I will not book you unless you have travel insurance. So, so here with my reels, I'm going to start, doing this whole PS if you're a travel agent. And, so when they're trending sounds, and again, I don't want to get too much into that because that's what we're going to be talking about next time. But do be sure to go find me and watch some of those so you can start playing around and getting curious about reels. And if you're already doing reels, come prepared with your up-level questions for them, okay? All right, let's see. So we answered that, regarding commissions, if an agent is registered with a preferred partner and makes a booking with that partner, should that booking be registered in the back office? Yes. The only time you do not register a booking is when you book it, through your back office. If you book it through here, it is automatically registered. But the minute you call up Royal Caribbean or go through your Go CCL portal for Carnival, or go on here, oh, I want to book travel, let's see, I want to book where's Club Med, preferred partners, no, anyway, there's something that, you get Club Med, and then you click on Club Med and it takes you off the site. Anything that is not booked through your back office must be registered. And I always say, when in doubt, register it, because I know that when I booked my sister's travel insurance for this trip we just went on, I know it's connected to my PIN number, but I just didn't want to take a chance, so I registered it. Okay. I have a family. I must travel from US to Mexico. Parents have green card. Okay. Okay. This is not a question that I can answer. This you want to reach out to customer service about, or talk to your BDM about, because I don't have experience with passports from all different places. Okay. How do I send a quote? Is it on a clipboard? Well, I would go, let's see. Send a quote. Now, I would look through here, because I know that Travel Joy, it costs money to do that, but Travel Joy, you can create quotes on there. Some of our vendors, suppliers, already have quotes that they create for you. All right, so it really depends. It really depends. Or you can create your own. You can copy and paste and create your own. All right, let's see. Okay, I already answered that. Can you get paid for a trip for yourself if you did not use a travel agent rate or discount? Yes, absolutely. And sometimes, in fact, a lot of times, well, lately the agent rates, I mean, like the Seabourn that I just went on was like half. It was one of those specials that we all got that said agent appreciation fares, and it was literally half of what it would cost. However, before COVID, I was finding that the commission I was making was better than the discount if I just called the hotel and asked for a travel agent rate. The discount wasn't as much as the commission I would be making, so I just booked it for myself and then got the commission. All right. All right. That means, let's see. Do you need to register every booking? Every booking that you want to get paid on, yes. If it's commissionable, you do, unless you book it through your back office. Let's see. I think I just answered your question, Richard. Did you price match if a customer finds a less expensive cruise? All right, so here's where we're going to go. And I am going to show you where to find, let me see. Travel resources, our guarantee. Okay, so we don't price match IntelliTravel. We have a best travel price guarantee. So if they find a less expensive cruise, let's say that you find them a price on Royal Caribbean, and then they find a less expensive price on Royal Caribbean. First of all, you want to find out, well, what room did you have? I have you on the 7th floor, which is right next to the coffee place in the morning, and it's easy access to the restaurants and the spas and the elevators. It looks like the rooms that they are offering are on the bottom floor. You don't have you do not have a veranda, a patio on that one. It's an interior. Mine is not an interior. And it is it's next to the engine, so it could be very loud. So would you prefer that? Because I can totally book you in that room if you want that, and then you book them in that room if they want that less expensive. But you really have to read the way this price guarantee works. So read through that, and then you will understand. Let's see. I'm a new agent. How can I book flights with hotel rentals? Do that through our partners. Like last night, go watch the webinar on Vacation Express, educational teletutorial library. So she talks about the different flights that they have and the hotels that they have. If it's in the US, that's a different story. You have to book those separately. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Do we have suppliers to rent Airbnbs? Airbnb, we don't, right this moment in time, we don't work with Airbnb because we don't fully trust the safety of it. It can be in people's houses. It can be like, I mean, all different kind of things. And the reality is Airbnb is taking a piece. So then they're going to have Airbnb taking a piece, the travel agent taking a piece. There's gonna be nothing left for them. But what we do is we have this vacation rentals booking. So let's say I want to go to Dubai, and I want to go the 30th through the 12th. Oh no. Okay, search now. All right, so they're going to have a rental search, and they're going to come up with all kinds of places that are like amazing. I've done a training on this one before in the IntelliTutorial library because I got really excited about that TV show that was on Netflix where the three millennials, like one of them was great in real estate, one of them was a travel agent, and the other one was, I think she was like about design and food and stuff like that. This is taking a while, I'm not sure why. So, but just know that we do have incredible rentals. We do have those amazing rentals. And just again, in case you didn't see where I did that, it's under vacation rentals. All right, let's see. Ooh, 9:55. 5 minutes left. I'm also a new agent. Do I just go to the back office to register a trip I recently took for myself? If you gave them, so when you book a trip, you have to let them know that you're a travel agent and that you want to book a commissionable rate, and you're going to give them your ARC or IATA number or your CLIA number if it's a cruise, and then they're going to say yes, IntelliTravel, okay, and then yes, you would go to the back office under register outside bookings, and that is where you would book it. Let's see. Do I know a way to encrypt IntelliTravel's credit card authorization form? I think that's also something that when you are doing TravelJoy, they do that. There is a way to do it through, what is this called? Adobe Acrobat, if you have the right one. I'm not 100% sure, but that might be a question that we look up here. Encrypted CC form. Let's see if this brings us anything. Some of you may know, but for those who don't, I was just reminded when ordering a passport. No. I want to please be sure to send your clients the credit card authorization, regardless of being a relative. Someone you know, I went above and beyond. Okay. So look through these, and if you can, okay, here's where they talk about TravelJoy. All right. So look through there. If you can't find the answer, then ask it. Ask the question there, and hopefully they post it, and that will be that. Are Reels just on Instagram? No, Reels are on Facebook now, and I'm getting paid to do Reels on Facebook. So, Facebook. So, on IntelliJess, I don't, let me see if I can find it. Yeah, let me look at my phone for you guys because I do it on my personal page. So yeah, like right here when I go on my phone, let me see if I can find my face again so I know that you're seeing me. All right, so right here on my phone, it says posts about Reels. So here are all my Reels, and a quick tip for you guys. If you have an iPhone, I don't know how it works on other phones, but if you swipe like that, there's a little record button down here, which records everything that's happening on my screen now. All right, so I can record this reel that I did on Instagram. Okay, and then I'm going to stop recording it, and it says that they are saving it to my camera. Then I go to my camera, sorry, not my camera, but my photos, and I have 31,887 photos and 3,212 videos. Someone likes to take pictures. So here's what I just did, and then you see how when I started it, it had that on it? I can edit that out, and then I can put my Instagram reels up on Facebook. So I'm not doing double the work. All right, well, that is our time for today. Get ready for reels for next time. I'm actually going to go to my Facebook page and say, what are your questions about Reels for next live Q&A? And let's make something pretty. What's green? Okay, we'll do that. Ooh, I know, my time is up here. So that post is right there. You can go and put your questions there, and I look forward to seeing you next time where we will be talking about Reels. And have a great weekend, everyone. I love these Q&As. I love being with you. And Richard, I'm sorry, but don't always be expecting my picture because I don't 8 a.m. Okay, no, 9 a.m. I'm not a morning person. All right, bye everyone. If I can figure out how to turn it off. Okay, no, that's not it. Where is my turn off? Where is my turn off? It went away. Y'all, I'm so glad that you all just don't mind my silliness. Okay, I'm leaving you now. Bye.